Hello my beautiful friends, how are you today? Beautiful souls, beautiful people. Welcome to the video. My name is Owen Fox and today I just thought I'd create a little video talking about my, I just ate fruits today only, no avocados and six bananas, so nothing, no overt fats, just 6 bananas with some rice milk because I didn't have any yogurt or coconut water, which I usually have, so I had a bit of rice milk, which is okay, that's the only processing I had. So 6 bananas and a whole lot of organic mulberries and organic bananas. Okay, so yeah, it was delicious. And I also had then one longan. I had one piel de sapomel in the evening. Yeah, I've been feeling great. To be honest, I've lots of more energy than usual. I was running around to the shops, more energy at night time, and yeah, it was beautiful. Had a really nice time. I'd recommend simplicity, even if you're not eating fruitarian, or if you're eating just fruits and other raw foods. Even if you're eating cooked foods, I definitely recommend simplicity. One ingredient goes best into the stomach for sure. Next best after one is 2 and 3. If you start having typical recipes, it'll take an awful lot longer to digest and spend a lot more energy to do so, and slower to eliminate it go through your body and eliminate it too. So for example, I didn't have any avocado today, which is heavier than just juicy fruits I ate. I did have some organic mandarins too, which is very, very delicious as well. Not too many of them. What was I going to say? Yeah, if I do eat an avocado or 2 by itself, which I usually never have 2 by itself, but if I have let's say 1 by itself, which would be the most I usually have by itself, they can be delicious and really nice, but digest very easily. But if I have let's say 2 avocados or even 3 avocados, which can happen as a cooked food type of replication substitute, where you add in salt and herbs and spices and bouillon or turmeric powder or tamari and this, that and the other, or curry powder, it's really delicious, and it is very similar to a cooked food type of meal. Super tasty, salty, kind of tastes delicious in some ways, sort of very invigorating or quite stimulating, but that's far slower to digest. So for me, having just a juicy day of fruits Orville Douglas style, just natural species, eating their natural food style, I felt great, and you'll feel great too, most probably, depending what your current diet is, actually, to be honest. But yeah, just my number one tip would for eating just fruits or even a raw food diet is I definitely recommend eating bananas, a substantial amount of bananas a day, 6 or more a day maybe, depending on your level. For people who have been doing this for quite a long time, they don't need any bananas, but a lot of people report bananas make them feel happier because it's a precursor to serotonin in bananas, and it slows down detox because they're a little bit denser and less watery than other fruits. And thirdly, they're kind of a bit higher energy, so they give you more energy, higher calories, higher density. So another thing, just make sure you eat. And one other thing I'd say is according to natural principles, having simplicity, because the body is a very complex machine, but it thrives on simplicity. The other thing I'd say is try practice listening to your body and eating according to when you're hungry, and stop when you're satisfied. And when we eat just one thing at a time, it's so much easier to have that stop point where we can hear and listen to the signal saying stop, that's enough. But if we have a cooked food, for example, which has loads of ingredients, or the fact that it's cooked too, and also even just big avocado salads or raw food recipes, we can want to keep eating the raw food pizza or the multi ingredient meal. So we just want to keep eating and eating. It's so hard to stop, and we don't really hear that thing in our body saying stop. So when you eat things 1, 2 or 3 ingredients, especially 1, it's so much easier to listen to that natural thing saying stop, which is very important to cue. So practice eating when you're hungry only, and stopping when you're satisfied. Okay, and the other thing is, when this pertains to intermittent fasting, which I do, which is basically just not overeating and not having your digestion system run all day every day, which is not good to have your digestive system run every day, because digestion takes up a whole lot of energy, and you don't want to waste that by constantly nibbling. Even if you eat the exact same amount of food, it's better to eat in a smaller eating window, let's say 4 to 8 hours, or depending on the person. Some people have a smaller window, some people have a bigger window. It's better to do that in a smaller eating window, so you have a greater break for your body to rest. And when the more you save energy and rest in your body, in terms of digestion, then the more energy you have to heal and cleanse your body from potential disease, and just basically boost up your energy, vitality, and to detoxify, which is like will promote longevity for definite, 100%. Not only promote it, but actually really make you live longer, as long as you don't have an accident or something. But yeah, getting healthy and vital and energetic is like a super imperative thing to do. So there's all sorts of leaks and ways we don't really like do it properly. So there are some tips for you there. And yeah, I hope that video helps and brings satisfaction and value to your life. Yeah, I really enjoyed today, just having more energy, exercise, doing things, more fun, not trained at all, felt good. I loved everything I ate, it was extremely satisfying. So yeah, pertaining to intermittent fasting, like I was just saying, instead of saying like I'll stop eating at 3 or I'll stop eating at 4, you might like not eat, like I might for example, you may like eat at 12 or half 12 or 1 or 2, but then you wait, you stop when you're satisfied, you're just eating the fruits and you're eating simply one ingredient or maybe 2 or 3 or whatever, and then come 4 or 5 you're like, oh, actually a little hungry kind of, or like I wouldn't mind something else, and then you eat and it's not that heavy. Like I did that today. I was going to finish at like, let's say 3 or half 3, but I ended up like having kind of not eating at that period of time, and then I ate a melon at 5 and then I'm finished 100%. No food, no drink needed, I don't believe, whatsoever, especially food. And it's working out perfectly. So it's better just to listen to your instincts instead of like following your mind, which is really hard to get out of because it's like a really ingrained habit. So I hope that video helped, my friends. Lots of love, and yeah, there you go. Check out my websites as desired, and I love to help people. Yeah, you can just see a little ending here. Okay, I'm just relaxing in front of the fire now. One last thing I want to say is I definitely expect to like sleep like between 1, maybe 2 or 3 hours less hours tonight, because I've had this experience before. The simpler you eat and the more energy you save, the less you have to sleep off what you've done in the daytime by eating. So it's great to have more time to myself in the evening, being a busy dad. That's one of my biggest motivations, to need less sleep so I can have more time to myself, to balance out my life and pursue the things that I really need or want to do myself outside of my daddy duties as a full-time, full-on dad, basically speaking. So it's great to have more time, to be honest. It's lovely. But of course we can all benefit from having more time and needing less sleep, squandering time and digestion and squandering our sleep basically. It's like far more productive and far more like fun, happiness and entertainment when you're in a better mood and have more time in your hands and need less sleep. It's great to have more living hours.
Know you are loved, rest in peace. Dream your sweet dreams till your soul is released. Know you are loved, rest in peace.